Do you still talk to any of those guys that you hooked up with from high school?
I didn't. You were drunk, so it's like no one
It's a
knows.
hookup. He's right. It is a hookup.
It is a hookup. I didn't say you dated
It's not
them.
a hookup.
It's a hookup.
How is that not a hookup?
It's a drunk
fuck
hookup.
you, dude.
What's a
sorry.
hookup? Google what is hooking up.
It's a hookup.
That's the same. That is a hookup. You hooked up.
And then now their wives are like, so you guys went to high school together. And you're like,
That's why he's never been to a
yeah.
reunion. He cannot face those. Being intimate, sexual with someone without being in a committed relationship with them. That's a hookup, buddy.
That's a hookup, dude.
So you hooked up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You were getting, dude, get yours.
You said a hookup. You don't like it.
No, it doesn't say anything about that.
Felix had nothing to do with it.
No, it doesn't mean. Listen, if you eat a meal, it doesn't mean if it's good or bad. You still ate a meal.
Hey, yeah,
Oh, that's true.
You've eaten a lot of meals.
You're a hungry
I
boy.
feel like I'm being bullied right now.
You're
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, so back up.
Let's bring this down.
Okay, back up.
I just
All
want to tell you right now, Bobby.
Yeah.
I find this very.
Do you really?
I swear to God.
Yeah.
And I think if I would have been doing meth, I might have been tossing out some HJs.
I wasn't doing meth at the time when I was
I
doing that
doubt it.
stuff.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
You're not an HJ guy.
You don't
You
think
would
so?
do meth and go build something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
Soda's out building a shed again.
or I go teach me a different fighting
What's an
style.
SJ?
Huh? HJ.
Hey, what's an HJ?
Hand job.
guy?
Suck job.
Are
or
you
hand job.
you a hand job guy?
The first time I got a hand job, I almost said, "Please stop it."
Really?
It was so uncomfortable.
Oh, well, yeah.
Just
How young were
yanking
you?
and pulling.
From
When I
a
was
guy
like
or
15,
girl? From a guy or girl?
It's almost always been a girl for me.
These odds are going to throw you off. Just women.
Can we start from the beginning?
Yeah, Bobby. I still.
Look, I just feel like,
What?
can we just...
Bobby, you're.
Okay. But can I just say something? I was highly sexual. You have to understand, being a Korean dude in
Yeah.
the 80s back then...
What do you mean? Everybody was highly sexual when they're 15.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm just saying, in the 80s back then, they just didn't... No girls liked guys that looked like me.
Well, no. It's because of where you live. You live in an affluent
In
white
the
San
eight-
Diego.
Okay, whatever.
You would have killed
Also-
it up here.
I would have killed it in Korea, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. San Francisco, Los
San Francisco,
Angeles.
yes.
Maybe.
What do you think was the biggest deterrent for girls when you were young?
With me?
Yeah.
Maybe because I was 3'2".
Were there any?
That
Did
could've
you ever?
been one.
Did you ever go hunting for small women? Did you ever see like? Did a small
We
girl?
didn't have the noms. We didn't have the Viets.
Wait, so no?
I was
they're
looking
never,
for the Viets, dude. I
Even-
wore the fucking military hat. I was out there, Charlie.
you
I'm
are.
out there.
What about
Nothing.
a tiny? What about a tiny white?
No,
no tiny
the
white.
tiny whites they don't like you.
See, you should have had Agent Orange with you. I would have taken him down for
With
you.
Agent Orange. I made a trail and everything, dude.
Oh my God!
Dude, I
that
did a
would've
Ho
been
Chi Minh trail and
fantastic.
everything, dude. Well, no, be real, dude.
You think because of your height was the biggest deterrent?
Also, I'm weird.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I'm gonna tell you right
I'm a
now,
weird guy.
I was a tall.
Hey,
I was.
I fucked up. My personality, I fucked up.
I was a tall weird. I was a tall weird, and they didn't like me.
You see?
They did not. They were like, "You're
We were
weird."
weirder.
Yeah, but you were an athlete.
I sucked. I wasn't. I
Yeah,
never
by
got pussy
proxy
from-
though, girls did just think you're tall and attractive.
I'm
and
an
you-
athlete.
Yeah.
Well, I was on the tennis team and wrestling team. That's not
That's pretty-
athletic.
Well, the wrestling team though, the problem with that is those guys are so hardcore about wrestling. That's all they can think and talk about all day.
Yeah.
Football players, basketball players, all they're thinking about is girls.
And
wrestling
the
guys,
shitty basketball players and the shitty football players, a la me.
Yeah.
We're playing the sport, but we're also concentrating on where are we gonna get fucked up this
Yeah, where
weekend?
we're gonna get fucked up.
We
Now-
were the guy. I was the guy that was like, "Where are you gonna get beer?" And you're like, "I got beer. Don't worry." We're
You
gonna...
know, you turn to me.
yeah,
We're
you
on the
come to me.
bench.
But being weird, it does. It stops you from getting pussy.
Thank you.
But
It
now,
really does.
but now, Short King thing. This is a new thing, dude. All over the internet.
You're in your element right now, dude.
You couldn't shine anymore. Short King. Look up Short Kings, dude.
Short kings are all over the place. They're having short king parties.
What?
Yeah.
Just for you guys?
They're having parties with dudes not above 5'7", and the girls are all like above 5'10".
Whoa.
Do you want to go to one of these, bud?
Dude, look up short king parties. Let's get you a fucking tall queen, dude.
Listen, Fred. You don't think I fuck good?
First of all,
I know. Hold on. Don't come over here with
Hey,
that.
pal.
Don't come over here with
Let me
that.
say something right.
I think you
Listen,
fuck
pal,
great.
dude. You don't think I fuck good?
You little
Let me say something right
hummingbird.
now, dude. I'm doing fine.
I know you're doing great.
Yeah.
But how much better could you do if you fucking... You show up at a short king party, you're the man.
Look at
You're
this.
the man at this
I wanna
short
see
king
a
Short
party.
King
King
function.
party, yeah.
Men under 5'8", and the dates have to be over 5'10". This is amazing.
I love this. This is Dana White matchmaking.
Now look at yourself. Could you imagine yourself with these fellas right here?
I like these guys. Pretty good
Let's press
energy.
play on that. Let's see what they got going on. These guys. Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
Look at all these girls are tall.
And a lot of times tall girls are hot, but they're tall, so like men are like, yeah, you big
They're
bitch.
intimidated by
Yeah.
it. By the way, this is my favorite thing about Short King parties.
Yeah.
All the girls have their arms wrapped around the guys. Like they have their arm resting on the man's shoulder.
Because they've been waiting to
I've always dated girls 5'8" or taller.
You've never dated a short girl?
No, and can I say this too? And this is a little science. When you're laying down, I think it's because their lengths are usually in the legs.
Yeah.
So torsos aren't really that much longer. So it seems like you're making love to somebody that's your size.
Right.
Yeah. And then when you're laying down, it feels same.
Feels the same.
Exactly the same. I mean, I have to do a little bit of.
But if he goes down there, it takes him a long time to get back
Yeah,
up.
I have to like when I want to kiss them, I have to stretch my neck a little bit.
You gotta pull up.
Yeah.
We just got to buy you one of
So
those
I'm down like
Joe
this.
Rogan neck stretchers.
When I'm making love, her neck is right here, and then I go, I want to kiss.
You go.
Yeah, I have to do that. I
get that.
To get some breath. You're like, you're in the ocean.
Yeah.
You're stretching your leg.
Let me get a kiss.
Yeah.
Just keeping your head above water.
Like Das Boot. Das Boot. I have to do a Das Boot. You know what Das Boot is?
No.
You've never heard of Das Boot?
No, but I want to find out what Das Boot is.
Das Boot is a movie.
Yeah.
Right? It's one of the best movies ever made.
It's pretty good.
It's a German movie. Was it Russian or German? I think it's German.
German, Das Boot.
Das Boot. Have you seen Das Boot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great movie, right?
Yeah. Wolfgang Peterson.
There's a lot
Who
of
is it?
scenes of
Wolfgang Peterson is the
Peterson.
yeah, there's a lot of scenes of them trying to survive.
That's you fucking.
Yeah, that's me fucking.
You just stop bitches.
Yeah. You know what I rewatched? Alien 1 and Aliens.
Aliens.
This weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, that's James Cameron. That's
Well,
like,
the first one's not. Ridley Scott.
Yeah, Ridley
Oh,
did
it's
the
really-
first one.
Yeah, Ridley Scott did the first one. But both of those movies, when you rewatch them, you're like, this is pretty good shit, dude.
dude. You might have.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty
You
good
might have
shit,
inspired
man.
me to watch them back to back because it's been probably 20 years since I've watched.
So I just
Aliens.
went. I went to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery this past week. You know they show movies in the cemetery.
Yeah.
And I went to go see it's Kill Bill. It was a Kill Bill sleepover 1 and 2.
Great.
Here's the wild shit. The movie holds up to an incredible degree. Like I
Yeah.
thought, I've seen that movie so many fucking times. Maybe it'll be whatever. Phenomenal again. 4,500 people in the cemetery. My brain goes to, someone's gonna ruin this. They're gonna be talking. They'll be fucking around.
Yeah.
Everyone silent.
Really?
Clap when they clap. Laugh when they deserve to laugh. I was like, how come we can't do this in normal functioning society? Like, how come we can't just all be on the same page?
Do you love those movies?
Kill Bill. I adore
What's
Kill
that actor,
Bill.
Michael Park? He plays a couple of roles in it. But he plays this Tijuana, like he's like some sort of like a pimp or something.
It is
Yeah.
Michael Park, right? That's his
Is it
name.
Michael?
Michael
Parks.
Parks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Parks.
Michael Park. That monologue he does. I don't know if it's 1 or 2.
Two.
Yeah, that monologue.
It's in 2. Yeah,
Right.
it's in the second one.
And so he wasn't supposed to have that part.
Really?
No, the actor that they hired was out of town during the table read.
Then you get back in town.
So
For Tarantino, you fucking
I know.
change his flight.
I know.
When
If
you miss-
Tarantino's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, well, you know, you gonna miss it?
You go,
So-
it's my great aunt's birthday.
Yeah. So Tarantino asked Michael Park because he's already in the movie.
Yeah.
Can you just read this part?
And he crushed.
And he crushed so bad doing that part that Tarantino was like, "Oh, the other guy's fired." That's exactly right. If he would have just
Shown up.
Skip your aunt's birthday,
what?
bud.
Also, what's more important? It would have to be like It would have to be like, a Stanley Kubrick was reborn.
Yeah, or
and
your
I had to
wife
shoot for him.
Or your wife was getting heart surgery and you had to help do it.
Honestly, honestly,
I don't
You
skip.
still think.
I don't skip fucking table read for that.
Yeah.
Tarantino table read.
Yeah.
I'd rather have my wife die.
I haven't
That's how big.
watched.
That's how big that is. You know that, right?
you
That's
heard
how
that,
big it is.
Quentin.
Yeah,
If
you heard
you
that,
ever
Quentin.
want someone to sacrifice
You-
everything they've ever known and
I'll
loved,
blow you out. I'll do every Tarantino. I'll do whatever.
Yeah, you heard my history. I fucking do whatever.
you
Anyway,
get Tarantino, you bring a line to Matt, this guy will be at the
Yeah,
table.
I haven't watched Kill Bill since it was out in theaters.
Phenomenal. Honestly,
oh,
dude,
you have to watch it.
It's
I have-
so good again.